What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Funko 411. Hope you all are doing well. On today's video, I've got an exciting one. This will not be in our normal, mystery box ranking videos because this is not somebody who traditionally, sells mystery boxes as a business. This box is actually from the Luau. So yeah, like I said at the intro of this video, this one will just be for fun type of video. I'll still give you some of the box details and things like that, but we're really just opening this one for fun. Andrew over at the Luau, he does sell mystery boxes on Whatnot, and he'll do, some limited run mystery boxes, but he's not like in the business of selling mystery boxes. So for that reason, I'm not going to hold him to the standard that I would like a mystery box company. So we're not going to rank it and do all of that. We'll just go ahead and open it. We'll see what we got. We'll see if we got anything cool and exciting. This box is actually $500. On Whatnot, when I paid for like shipping and tax and everything, it ended up being $545. There were only 3 boxes in this run, and there were supposed to be 4 pops in here. So, and it was guaranteed value. So we'll go ahead and see what we have in here. It should be some really good stuff because there's 4 pops, $500. So this is a high-end mystery box. So we should have some really good hits in here. Box condition and stuff like that. I don't think he listed it, but he would have put something if it was damaged. So I'm assuming they're all in pretty good condition. So yeah, let's go ahead. This is the bottom. So we'll go ahead and start at the bottom in case they're upside down in here. All right, he's got a double box. Okay, we got his nice little Luau logo there. Check that out. Yeah, I don't know Andrew very well, but he has a YouTube channel. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, or a lot of you probably have seen it. He opens a ton of mystery boxes. He seems like a really nice guy. Talked to him a couple times on Instagram, but I don't really know him that well. But I thought this was a cool box. I thought it was nice to grab something from somebody who, also was a YouTuber, and I figured that he was probably putting in stuff that he got from mystery boxes and things like that. So actually, you could tell underneath the label, the box is from Unboxing Treasures under there. So he reused one of those boxes, which is a good idea because these are good shipping boxes. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's see what we have. And we got a nice little Luau sticker with some Ghostbuster outfit. Very cool. Oh, it's actually a magnet. Pretty cool. So there's that. Go ahead and leave that there. All right, so let me slide this over here so you can't see anything. We have 3 that are in a protector, and then we've got 1 that's in a hard stack. Oh, also he's got his little business card, his YouTube card there. So there's that. Let's go ahead and start off with some of these ones that are in the protectors. The first one that we've got out of the box is Kuchisaki, maybe? Does that sound right? I don't know anything about some of these Asia Pops. I know a lot of them are pretty popular, so this one could have some good value to it. This is from Legendary Creatures and Myths. It's a bit older, 2016. That's good because sometimes when it's the newer Asia Pops, it just means that they haven't really hit the market yet, and then when they do hit the market, they really plummet in value. So this one's at least had some time to kind of marinate on the market for a while. So whatever value it has, it's probably at least pretty accurate. So we'll check on that in a little bit. The second one we have is Octavia from the 100. I also do not know anything at all about Octavia from the 100. It is a show that I have not watched. Is this a good show? Have any of you guys watched this? I don't really know anything about this pop, to be honest. We'll check values in a little bit, but yeah, I don't know much about that one. It's from 2017, so it's a bit older, but we'll see. All right, next up we have Georgie from It. Man, this pop, I remember trying to chase after the Chase variant of this, and at one point I had like dozens of this guy, and I think he did go up in value a little bit over time, but he was one where, yeah, there were a lot of these guys floating around. Him and Beverly too, they both had Chases, and so there was a lot of this guy floating around. But I think he has gone up, even though he was, you know, one that they had a lot of. I think he's probably worth like 20-25 bucks now. But there's Georgie. So this last one's going to have to be a pretty big hit, because we're not anywhere close to that 500, I don't think, unless these two are worth a lot more than I thought. But let's find out what this last one is that's in a hard stack. All right, ready? I am really trying not to look. I kind of want to take it out of the hard stack. I'm going to take it out because I don't want to get all the glare and the reflection from the hard stack. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. Oh, look at that. It is Pennywise, Freddy Pennywise, 4,000 piece. That is cool. Now this one is very frequently faked, but this one looks legit. The sticker's a little questionable though, to be honest. Take a look at that sticker. I'm gonna have to look into that. It looks good, but I'm gonna have to look at that. Box has a little tiny bit of damage, but nothing major. I'll have to look into this one because I've never had this pop before, but I do know that it's very frequently faked. I don't think Andrew would put this in a box if he wasn't really confident that it was legit, so I'm not too worried about it. But there is Freddy Pennywise. That's a really, really cool pop. I'll probably keep this in the collection because I don't have it. I do have a lot of horror pops. That's like my main collection. My main collection is mostly horror and Back to the Future, so this one would fit right in. So there you go. There is Freddy Funko as Pennywise, 4,000 piece from San Diego Comic-Con 2018. Very cool. So let's, like I said, we're not going to rank the box against all the other mystery boxes that we've done, but we can go ahead and still take a look at values on these. I'm actually going to just go ahead and use the little cheat sheet that he sent. The cheat sheet said that Freddy Funko Pennywise was $280. So that was our major hit. Georgie was 10 bucks. Okay, so Georgie was actually a little less. I thought he had gone up to like 20. Octavia is $135. You could have fooled me. I would have never known that was that much. And then the Kuchisaki was $100. Wow. I would have never guessed that. Let's just out of curiosity, since this box is a little bit older, like this mystery box is a little bit older, I'm gonna go ahead and check some of the values just to see if anything's changed significantly. The unfortunate thing with the Freddy Funko is that there's so many fakes of this pop out there that it really screws up the value on Pop Price Guide, on Funko app, because eBay is just flooded with a mix of fakes and real versions of this pop. Like I said, I don't have any major concerns that this one is a fake, particularly because it's got the sticker here. It does have some like natural looking, box wear and tear. My only concern was the sticker looked a little bit off, but I will look into it and just make sure, but no major concerns that it's not real. But that's the unfortunate thing with certain Funko Pops. It's just, there's so many people out there looking to just con people and make a quick buck, that you have to be careful, because there's this pop selling for $20 and then it's also selling for $200 or $300. So I will go check and make sure. But like I said, no concerns, because I do have, some faith in who I bought it from, and I know that, he's not looking to do anything like that. So we'll take a look at that at another time, just to see what some of those fakes look like. All right, guys. Well, I'm coming back and I'm filming this at a later time because I did go back online and did some research on this guy to figure out and learn how to spot a fake of this guy. So I figured that since this was a figure that is really frequently faked, I might as well go ahead and use this as an example to show you what a real one looks like. Thankfully, this was a real one. So props to Luau, who probably did similar research to what I did to confirm that this was a real one. But I'll go ahead now and I'll teach you some of those things so that you know what to look for if you get one of these in a mystery box, or if you were to get one of these because you wanted to buy it. Right off the bat, there's a few things. So first thing is this Comic-Con sticker. So the obvious fakes on this have a much darker eye on the Comic-Con sticker. I saw that on a video that Dr. Applesauce did. That was like the first thing that you can spot. That's a big difference. Then the second difference, and right now I'm focusing on stuff that you could see with the box, but there are some other things with the figure itself that we can look at. The second thing is actually this little tiny piece right there, that little piece of color where the line goes down. The fake ones are all white in that little area. So you can look for that, and if you have that, then that's a good indicator that you have a legit box. And then the last thing, it's honestly a little bit harder to tell, is just kind of like the coloring in general. The ones that are fake have a little bit of a duller color, and then the box itself has more of like a gloss, like a higher gloss finish to it. So this looks more like a traditional normal Funko box, but the ones that I saw that were fake had more of like a glossy sheen, shimmer, kind of like more shiny look to them. So those are the major things that you can see just in the box alone. The other stuff like the bottom with the sticker, the fake ones do have the sticker, so you can't really rely on that. What were some of the other things that the fakes did? I mean, the fakes were really good. The writing on the side, the fakes also had the same writing. I'm trying to think. Everything else kind of looked the same. The only other thing that some of the fakes had was like there was a little bit more like evidence that the window had some like punch outs and things that you could spot, like because of the way those boxes were manufactured compared to the real ones. But yeah, overall, I mean, the fake ones really looked a lot like this one, at least in the pictures and in other videos that I watched. So you got to really be careful. You got to be on the lookout for them. But then down to the figure itself, one interesting thing. So if you look on the bottom, the real ones actually have this scratched out foot, whereas the fake ones actually have like Funko writing and some other like manufacturing details on both feet. There was something to do with like licensing or something that they actually had to scratch it out on the real one. So if you're looking at a real one, you'll see that the bottom actually is scratched out. So other than that, ironically, what another person on YouTube pointed out was that some of the coloring and things like that is actually not quite as crisp on the legit one as it is on the fake one. So some of the fake ones actually have better coloring and less paint flare and stuff like that. So that's kind of a weird, it's kind of like an ironic thing. But the other thing you can look at too is the boat on this guy is more of like a tan, a light color. The fake ones are a little bit darker, and you will notice that they're a little bit darker. And then the last thing that I noticed is the actual face itself and the shape of the head. If you look at the shape of the head, the ones that are fake have like a little bit more of like, it kind of cuts this part off. The face isn't quite as round, but everything else honestly is very, very similar on the fakes as the real. So be sure that if you do get one like this in a mystery box, or if you're looking to buy a Pennywise, Freddy Funko as Pennywise, make sure to do your research. Make sure to look into it before you buy it, especially if you're buying from eBay, because there are so many fakes out there. But after doing my research, after looking into it, I feel pretty confident that this is a legit one. So I'm satisfied. I'm not going to sell it anyway, so I'm good with it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that and give you some of those details since I did go ahead and do the research. But now we can go ahead and jump back to the rest of the video. But yeah, definitely unfortunate that this one ends up getting faked so much, because I would love to just not have any concerns at all and just be really happy and excited to get this. But I do have to, you know, just do my due diligence just to make sure, you know, I don't think Andrew would do that intentionally, but you just never know with pops like this one because it is faked so frequently. You just have to be careful, especially if I was to resell it, because I don't want to resell something that's a fake myself. And you know, it's just a whole mess, and it's really a mess because of people who are trying to just con the market and just kind of con people into thinking it's legit when it's fake. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this set of pops. Have you guys ever bought one of these boxes from the Luau? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already done it, please subscribe, especially if you like the videos and you're coming back and watching them over and over again. And I will see you on the next one.